If you are new to the channel, then subscribe the channel and press the bell icon for further notification. Okay student, welcome you all to this new lecture on intermediate level. Here we are solving previous year JEE main questions on coordinate geometry straight line. So today we will be solving 4 questions from question number 25 to question number 28. 25, 26, 27 and then 28. Okay, then let's try to solve these questions. Now 25. If x-intercept of some line L is double that of the line, is double as that of the line this one. So its x-intercept is double of this line and y-intercept is half of the same line. So let me calculate what is x-intercept, y-intercept of this line, because it is compared with this line. So if we divide it by 12, so it will be x by 4, y by 3 equal to 1. So let me take the line L. What is its x-intercept? Its x-intercept, they are saying double of that line. This is 4, so it is 2 into 4. So it is double of this line, they are saying. And what is y-intercept, they are saying? Y-intercept L is half of this same line. It is half of 3, so it is 3 by 2. So what is the slope of this line? So you can now write this in equation format: x by 8 plus y by 3 by 2 equal to 1, and you can calculate 2y by 3 is equal to minus x by 8 plus 1, 2y by 3. So y is equal to, if you multiply by minus 3 by 16x plus 3 by 2. So what is slope? Minus 3 by 16. So that is your option D. So 26. If three lines this and this form a right angle triangle, then they are asking you some conditions of A. Okay. If you see these all A's, they are in coefficient of x and y. That means they are talking about slopes. They are connected to A is connected to slopes. So what is the relation in right angle triangle slope? Right angle triangle, the relation is these two should be product, should be m1 m2 should be equal to minus 1. So which line is which one, you don't know. So you take this thing, suppose this is L1, this is L2 and this is line is L3. Suppose let me take first L1 is in perpendicular with L2. So the slope of these two should be equal to minus 1. Okay. So if I take this one, what is the slope of this line? L1 slope is, so let me write m1, m2, m3 side by side, so that while solving it becomes easy. So m1 is equal to your 1 by 3. From here you write y equal to something, then by now you know how to find slope. And what is m2 here? You keep y one side and rest one side, so it is minus a by 2. Y equal to mx plus c, y is 2y is equal to minus ax, so y is equal to plus q, minus y is equal to minus a by 2x, so minus a by 2. And what is m3 here? It is minus a. So if it is L1, L2 is equal to parallel, so m1 into m2 is equal to minus 1. So 1 by 3 into minus a by 2 should be equal to minus 1. That means a should be equal to 6. This is one option. Okay. Another one. So let me check which option it is. You can check also which one is satisfying with 6, or you can do it because small steps are there. Suppose L1, L3. So 1 by 3 into minus a, that is equal to minus 1. So that means a is equal to 3. This can be also option. Or L2 is parallel to L3. This is the last one. Minus a by 2 into minus a, that should be equal to minus 1. Or a square should be equal to minus 2. A square cannot be minus 2. That will, because square is always positive. So these two are the options. So which quadratic equation satisfies this one? Because this is a quadratic equation. So they are saying that this is, so you can solve it. How to find quadratic equation if roots are given? Sum of the roots, then product of the roots. So a square minus 9a plus 18, that is your option A. 27. A light ray emerging from a point source is reflected Q on the axis of x-axis. Suppose this is my x-axis. Suppose this is the point Q. A ray emerging from a light source placed at 1, 3. Suppose there is a 1, 3. A ray is coming from here and it is reflected. So same type of question same type of reflection question we have already solved. So this is coming, this is going. So if this is theta, then this is theta. So this angle is 180 minus theta. They are asking you to find the abscissa of this one Q. So this is 0. So they are asking x coordinate. Now you know, suppose this line slope is m1. So this slope is m2. So you have done this condition, m1 should be equal to m2. So this you remember in place of reflection on x-axis. Okay. Reflection on x-axis, you have to be careful. Any reflection will not give you this conclusion. If it is x-axis, then also this combination. Otherwise you have to see. Okay. So because why it is so? Because it is tan theta and it is tan 180 minus theta. So that's why it is tan 180 minus theta is minus tan theta. Okay. So what is the slope of this line? Suppose this point is h. So you can calculate slope. It is suppose m1. So it is h minus 0 by 6 minus h, and it is minus what is m2? 3 minus 0 by 1 minus h, because it is 1. So you can solve it from here. So it will be minus 7 plus 7h is equal to 18 minus 3h, or which will give you 10h equal to 25, or h equal to 2.5, that is 5 by 2, which is your option D. So 28, the equation of the line passing through the points of intersection of the parabola. So I am not drawing parabola because I have not completed parabola and ellipse for you right now. So that's why I am not drawing these two. But because they are saying that suppose this is parabola and this is ellipse, whatever. Suppose they meet at 1 point, at 2 point, we don't know. So you need to find the equation of the line passing through this. What is the equation of this line or this line, whatever. In which point it is meeting, we don't know. But for any figure, if they ask you in coordinate geometry or in geometry, the intersection of two figures is nothing but the solution of these two equations. If you solve this equation, you find these intersecting points. So let me solve this equation and let me find the point. So if I put it there, on which point they are meeting. So if you solve it, you will find it y is equal to minus 3 and 1 by 3. Now if you check, because it is parabola, you have to check y value. We cannot put y equal to minus 3 because it is minus 24, x square cannot be minus 24. So it cannot be. So y should be 1 by 3. If your y is 1 by 3, then what is your x? Under root 8 into 8 by 3. So that is x equal to plus minus 2 root 2 by 3. So one coordinate is 2 root 2 by 3, comma 1 by 3, and 1 root 2 is minus 2 root 2 by 3, comma 1 by 3. Okay, these two are the points. Now they are asking equation of the line passing through the points of intersection. So that means both this point of intersection, the line which is passing through the points of intersection, this line they are asking. It is not that only one point of intersection. So because there are 2 points of intersection, to find the equation of the line passing through. So you can find this. You can see this line, 2 points, and 2 point formula you can use, or you can see also this is 2 root 2 minus 2 root 2 comma 1 by 3. This is point. This is this point. Just the coordinate is x coordinate is minus. So it is 2 root 2. Suppose it is minus 2 root 2 by 3 comma 1 by 3. Then it is 2 root 2 3 by 1 by 3. So this is the line. So what is the equation of this line? It is parallel to x-axis, that is y equal to 1 by 3 or 3y equal to 1. So you can write it this one, 3y minus 1 equal to 0. So D. Or you can, 2 point formula is given, so you apply 2 point formula. Y minus y1, suppose this is y1, is equal to y2 minus y1 will be 0. You can see from x2 minus x1 will be whatever it comes here, then x minus x1. So if you do this one also, it is 0. So y equal to 1 by 3. So this one will come. So that is your option D. If you like the video, then press the like button and please give your valuable comments in the comment section.